favorite show, Any Kitchen. I'm your host, Sanghamita. Well, viewers, right now I'm on my way to the beautiful hilly capital of the state, Nagaland, that is Kohima, which is filled with innumerable and beautiful waterfalls. Just the way you can see right behind me. Well, viewers, now I have with me a renowned personality from a very beautiful Kohima, Mr. Dili Kheko, an entrepreneur, owner of a very popular cafe in Kohima town, that is The Cafe, a biker, a food lover, and adventure. Well, Dili, so nice to have you here in Kohima. We have the whole Naga kitchen set up out here. So welcome to our show, Any Kitchen.
Thank you so much, and it's my pleasure to be a part of this evening.
What are you planning to cook for our viewers?
So today we have the chicken along with the mushroom, which is a very traditional kind of food, especially for this season where the farmers will be busy with their paddy field. And this particular mushroom grows only during the monsoon season, so it's like perfectly with the chicken. So I'm going to cook a porridge with the chicken and then the mushroom.
I have never personally tasted chicken with mushroom, apart from the soups. So this is going to be something different, right?
Yeah, I think it'll be different from the rest.
What's the name of this dish?
In our tribe, we call it kopani.
Kofani.
Kopani, yeah,
Kofani.
which means it comes along with the rice.
Okay.
And then the vegetables, or it can be either the chicken or anything comes along with the rice. So the chicken is there.
Chicken is already there in the pot.
So this is the local organic rice that we grow locally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So first the chicken was there in the pot.
Yeah.
And then there goes the organic rice.
Yes.
And water.
Yeah.
That's normal water.
That's normal water. Yeah.
Alright.
So I can just cook that for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Stir a little bit.
What is the name of the dish you said?
Kopani.
Kofani.
Yeah.
Kofani.
Yeah.
Kofani is kind of a mixture of rice, mushroom and chicken, right?
It's not necessarily have to be chicken or mushroom. It can be rice along with any other vegetables or any other meat also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this we can call chicken kofani.
Yeah, we can call it chicken mushroom kopani.
Chicken mushroom kofani.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
So we can continue to cook like that. I'll just close it for a while.
We would like to know about yourself. I mean, we know about you already that you are a bike lover, biker, go on rallies all over Northeast. You have big plans coming up to go all over India and outside also on bike.
Yeah.
And you're an adventure seeker. So apart from that, being a biker, then now an entrepreneur. How come it like this transformation happened?
I think for any young people or a young entrepreneur,
Okay.
and when it comes to business, a lot of risk involvement is there. A lot of stress and tension are also involved along with our professional. So I think biking is the only way for me right now to relax myself, also get away from what I'm usually doing, you know. So as I go for biking, it's a time for me to relax.
And a stress buster.
Yeah, kind of that, yeah.
Great.
So we have planned that every year, once a year, we'll go outside of Nagaland. So right now we're still focused within our Northeast.
Okay.
And probably by next year or coming year, we'll start to go to different parts of India as well.
Great.
Yeah.
You don't need to stir this, right?
For now, unless they start to cook, I don't have to stir.
Okay.
But like in 5-10 minutes, they start to boil up. So the moment they start to boil up, I have to continuously stir and stir so that the flavor, mix up everything together.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're an entrepreneur also, apart from being a biker and adventure lover. So tell us, viewers, about The Cafe. The Cafe is very popular in Kohima. So youngsters love going to Tea Cafe, and you're a proud owner of Tea Cafe. So how come opening up a cafe thing happened to you? How did it all start?
It's a long story though. I finished my MSc in Nihu Shillong in the year 2012.
Oh.
And then before I get my results, somehow I was privileged to get engaged with a school where I taught the class 11s and 12 students for 4 years.
Oh.
So
you were into teaching as well?
I was in teaching as well for 4 years. And but I thought like I have to do something so that I can also contribute to the society and also build up the culture of a cafe, you know, within our city as well. It was an inspiration for me, you know, when it comes to entrepreneur, where they take care of a lot of the young people, encourage the young people to step up out of our comfort zone, so-called, like, you know, because our parents, they are so much into the government job, you know. So at one point of time, I personally feel that any young, growing, educated people, unless they get a government job, the society, they thought that, you know, they are not success in their life.
Right.
But my definition was not just being engaged or get a government job, but to start something where you can sustain yourself and also be a support to the society as well. So that's how I really want to get engaged myself in any of the entrepreneur, and I was lucky to start off with this coffee shop.
Great, great. Then, like, you know, your life is so interesting. I mean, from teaching, you started off with teaching, then you came into this entrepreneur in business line, started your own cafe, it got popular, and now you're into biking and adventure and all that. A whole mixture of a whole package.
Yeah. I think as I...
But all the fields are different from each other.
Very true, very true. Hopefully, you know, all those contrasting will continue to happen, I feel. But of course, it has so much of connection with me as well. For instance, why I was into teaching. Initially, I really don't want to bother my parents anymore. The moment I finish my studies, that's how I want to like step on my own feet.
Oh,
so when I get an opportunity directly, I get involved with the teaching profession. And within that 4 years, of course, it was a huge experience for me where I could also see in retrospect how, you know, being a teacher, how they could take care of the students. And it's not very easy, you know, to take care of the students as well. So I also see the other side of how, you know, my teachers have taught us and how they have brought us as well. And of course, the other part is like cafe, because I love coffee. And it was a privilege for me to get to know different people from different parts of India as well, and even outside of India. So that's how I start to get more knowledge and even get a training.
As you said, Dili, you love coffee. You have a passion for coffee.
Yes.
You must be having a great collection of coffee from different fields, different countries.
Yeah. Right now, I'm yet to get the opportunity to go out of India, but I'm so thankful to some few of my friends who have been traveling around the world, and whenever, you know, they go out, they thought like, okay, the moment they step into the coffee shop, it seems they remember me, you know. So that's why I have a huge, not huge, but some few collection from different parts of the world right now. One of the best coffee that I've tried, which a friend of mine gifted me, she got it from South Africa.
South Africa?
Yeah, it's a Ethiopian bean, a company called as the Yogurt Chef. Camille company. It's a particularly Yogurt Chef, and it's an Arabica. So it's one of the best so far, you know. And I've tried the beans from Kenya. I've tried the beans from Uganda. I've tried the beans like very famous, which is the Java. So in fact, Ethiopian beans, that the Yogurt Chef and Java is like in top 10 right now in the world. So I'm also privileged that I have tried some few of those.
You can try out Dili's Tea Cafe. You know, you're already having coffee beans from Uganda, and South Africa, and the countries you said, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Normally, I use the beans that I get from Delhi, but originally it comes from Karnataka, Chikmagaluru. So that's the normal beans that we use. But besides that, you know, as right now, even in Nagaland, coffee plantation become very famous, and farmers are getting used to it. So we start to harvest it. So I keep the Nagaland coffee on the side. But ever since I started to use the Blue Tokai, which is from Karnataka. I was using that.
Okay.
But whichever branch I start to put up, I'll be using the naga beans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get back to our chicken.
Sure. Let's see. Yeah. Now it started to.
Oh.
Yeah.
So all the ingredients out here, you'll be using all these. What is this leaf called?
That's the xanthoxylum.
Xanthoxylum.
Yeah.
This is a traditional
I think
naga leaf.
even the Chinese and the Korean, they use a lot. And when it comes to naga are like famous, you know. You talk about the pork or the beef, any kind of
So
meat.
this is mostly used in all the meat.
Yeah.
Or in other dishes as well.
You can start to use it in even the chutneys.
Oh.
Yeah. But mostly people love to use that in the.
This is just for the
meat.
aroma, or you just eat it?
For aroma, of course, we eat it, but it gives a very good different taste out of that, you know.
The smell is nice.
Yeah. So you can either use the seed, which is black in color, or you can use the leaves, the fresh, you know, the buds and the leaves.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Because
in
I have
the
seen this in
okay.
all the parts of Nagaland.
Alright,
People are mostly using this.
Yeah.
In the
It's so
chutneys.
famous.
Yeah. In Akhuni also you use this, or what?
Even in Akuni, if you want to make a chutney,
Okay.
it's so good with Akuni as well.
And this, the Raja Marcha,
Yeah.
you'll be using this as well?
Yeah, I'll put some few slices to make sure that it adds the flavor. Yeah.
This must be very, very, very hot.
So when I'm getting, the vendors, they were saying that this is really hot. Yeah.
You have a vendor also.
So there's some few people where I often go and buy my errands there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So they say this is really hot. So I trust this is going to be really hot.
When you will be using the stuff?
Yeah.
After this
So-
get cooked?
So on the middle of the cook, I can start to chop whatever things I want to put.
You can start off with
Yeah.
that.
So I've added some few salt before, so I
Okay.
can put a little more.
Great.
Yeah. To make sure that it gets into the meat as well.
Okay.
So I think Naga people, we love big pieces,
That's
Unlike
what
the
I was
rest.
coming to
Yeah.
actually.
And I'll show you the Thai piece. And usually, not the best person, but the most pampered in the family, they would want to go for the big pieces of a Thai,
They
so,
say it like that in Nagamese.
Yeah.
Beshi rangor piece.
So you want me to start?
It's somewhat like Assamese, a mixture of Naga and Assamese.
Yeah.
So I have learned the language.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
And it's
Yeah.
quite easy also, no?
Yeah. I mean, some few terms which we don't understand, but I
Yeah.
think the common one is easy to grab it as well. So
Yeah.
So this is the mushroom that I said. It has a story about this mushroom, and I think the Naga people, or particularly even our tribe, or especially Atinini, what they do is like they want to cook the mushroom with the chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, and this mushroom is one of the best flavor that you can get it here in the hill station.
Okay.
And it may not be true, right? But I'm told that once the mushroom says, why do you have to cook along with the chicken
Okay.
when I have my own flavor, So it's kind of
Nice.
funny,
You can see
but
this.
it's kind of funny, but yeah, it gives a very good
This
taste.
is so nice and big, like an umbrella.
It grows in the earth,
Wood.
not the wood, but from the soil.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, these are all organic. So I think that's one of the best part about the tribal people, or
They eat
here.
only organic.
Yeah. It's not that they eat only organic, but I think they're so much used to with the organic stuff. But honestly speaking, I think over the past few years, because the commercial begins and people want to make more profit, so in some few food items like the potato or the cabbages or some few other vegetables, because they want to get more harvest, they start to use the chemical. But
Okay.
even now, in a lot of places, people are still focused on the
Organic stuff.
Yeah,
And they're also blessed with, they're naturally rich.
the soil, yeah.
All this
yeah.
hill station soil, naturally rich.
So once it gets cooked, these pieces are so delicious. Yeah,
I love mushroom, by the way.
I'm glad I get some for you today. Yeah.
Good you got mushroom and chicken recipe with you.
So that's the xanthoxylum.
Xanthoxylum.
Yeah.
The one I was holding.
Yeah. So I'll just chop this as well.
Great. Wow. Naga people love eating all, green stuff. They love eating meat and the green salads,
I think we're not
And
so...
they eat oil-free.
Yeah,
they do not use,
yeah.
onion at all.
Yeah.
They only use garlic and ginger.
Yep.
And no spice, only Raja Marcha.
Only Raja Mircha, which is
Only
really
Raja
spicy
Marcha.
though, yeah.
Very, very hot
Yeah.
and spicy. Okay. So
I'll
we're using coriander as
Coriander as well at the later part.
well. Okay.
Yeah. So I am told, especially when you are cooking a porridge like this, it's always good to keep stirring and stirring.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you
The
get
more
the...
you stir,
Yeah,
the more flavor you get.
that's what they say. So I think it's time for me to put the mushroom.
Already half cooked.
Yeah, half cooked. And even the rice is almost cooked. Yeah.
Rice, chicken and mushroom.
Just close
Yeah.
for a while. This is half cooked already.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can add the garlic. So what usually...
Time for a seasoning, I think.
Yeah. So what usually we do, a lot of our people, we don't want to remove the cover,
Oh.
Yeah. So along with this, we prefer to grind it.
Okay.
They normally say it gives a better taste. I'm not very sure. I'm yet to discover
peel it
that.
off?
No, peel it off.
Okay.
So with
the
put it
covers of the garlic, you'll be grinding it.
With this, I'll be grinding it.
Okay. That is something
Maybe the
new,
people
I
are lazy, or I'm not very sure whether it gives a real
think.
taste.
They're raw and
Yeah, they're really raw.
do it in a more positive way. You'll be adding ginger or you don't require ginger?
I won't be using ginger today.
Okay.
I'll be only using the garlic.
Garlic?
Because for me personally, I really like the chicken with mushroom with the garlic.
Garlic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have to grind it that much. I can just mash it a little bit. So for me to grind a little more better, what we usually do is like we add a little bit of salt.
Grinding with the salt.
Yeah. So I've made sure that, I've smashed a little bit of each of the pieces of the cloves.
Mashing
Yeah.
garlic with the cover.
Yeah.
You'll be adding the garlic
Yeah.
cloves.
Now I'll be
in the curry?
adding this along with the xanthoxylum.
Okay. You'll be grinding xanthoxylum as well?
No, I won't grind, but I'll just put it together.
Put it like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Looking lovely. There goes the garlic cloves with covers
Yeah, with covers.
and the xanthoxylum.
I'm glad that you're going to try it out, the garlic with the
Yeah.
cover for the first time.
Yeah. Even the rice is
Yeah,
cooked.
it's almost done now.
What is your personal favorite in Naga cuisine?
I like the dry pork,
Dry pork?
Yeah, with a kuni.
Okay.
That's my favorite,
We
of
have
course.
tasted akuni
Wow.
twice
I hope you like
while
it.
coming to Nagaland. It was awesome.
All right. I have an experience, when I was working with American in Bodh Gaya.
Okay.
So a friend of mine sent me some akuni, and I want them to also to try our Naga
The American
kind of
people
food. The
tried
American people. Akuni.
Wow.
So the funny part was, as I start to cook, the whole cafe sting, so they cannot be there anymore.
It
So
started smelling
yeah,
like akuni.
so they just ran away, and they were like, "What, Dili? What are you cooking?" And I was like, "Okay, just wait and see." So after I'm done with the cooking, I plated everything, to get in the table.
Okay.
And as they start, they were like, "No, this is different. This is really different."
The taste is
The
very,
taste is
very
very
nice.
good. So they had to the fullest. So I'm quite happy because
They ate
initially
them?
they ate it. Yeah, they
Wow.
ate so well. Along with that, I made some few raja chutney along with some
Okay.
dry fish.
You made
So-
Americans eat Raja Marcha.
Yep, they
Wow.
love it. I'm so impressed. There are three of them, but the other guy, he can really eat the Raja Murcha.
Great.
Yeah. This
I'm glad
almost
that
done.
we are, cooking a Naga ethnic cuisine, having this in the backdrop, the Naga soldiers with the Naga spikes and everything, right?
I'm so happy,
It must be giving you a feeling of
very
raw.
true, very true, very true. The raw feeling, right? How once our forefathers are the headhunters, and I'm glad that even today we're still trying to keep up with the decoration, even though we are no more headhunter, but just to keep the memory
This is so
of
colorful, I mean, Nagaland has 16 main tribes.
Yeah.
Our Wangami, There are a lot of tribes.
Very true.
There are sub-tribes as well. And then the whole culture is so colorful. If you see the food habit, it's so raw, so yummy, so hot. People all over the world. Naga cuisine, Naga dishes are so very famous.
Yeah.
As compared to the other parts of the northeastern places. Right?
Maybe like you said, it's because of
people
raw,
get attracted to the colorful Naga dresses, the attire I'm wearing right now. I mean, this,
the necklace.
The necklace, the garland, and the whole Naga mekhala.
Yeah.
What do you call it exactly?
Mekhala, Mekhala.
Mekhala only, like us in Assam.
Yeah.
This is Naga traditional mekhala, and this is called, what is it called?
Necklace, I don't know, I think just necklace, that's
Just
it.
necklace only.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it is almost cooked, and until it gets cooked fully, we need to take a short commercial break. We'll come back to Annie Kitchen, but time to take a short commercial break. Keep watching your favorite show, Annie Kitchen. Welcome back to your favorite show, Annie Kitchen. I'm your host, Sanghamita. We're in the beautiful Nagaland and the hilly capital of Nagaland, that is Kohima. And I have with me the proud owner, a bike lover, an adventurer, and a true adventurous soul, Mr. Dili Kheko. And Dili Kheko is cooking for us a lovely ethnic Naga cuisine, that is
The
Kofani, correct.
So now I can plate it.
So time for presentation.
Yeah, it's time for the presentation.
It's all done.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So meanwhile, you
So the big pieces will come in now.
Yes, Naga's favorite
Yeah.
big pieces. Naga people, as you said, love eating big pieces, whether it's pork or whether it's chicken.
Chicken. So there you
You
are.
prefer pork or chicken?
I prefer pork anyway. Yeah.
Being a Naga.
Being a Naga.
I knew that.
I think any
But
Nagas will like, okay, what is his favorite?
I just
It's
asked you like
yeah.
that. I already guessed the answer.
Yeah.
Great, it's looking yummy.
Yeah, so that's it.
Organic, healthy, Kofani. Chicken and
Mushroom.
mushroom.
Yeah.
Great.
So it's time for the feast now.
Time for a feast. And it's way too hot actually. Before tasting it, we would like to ask you,
Okay.
why do you think your cafe is different from all other cafes in Kohima town?
The first coffee shop in Kohima.
Okay.
Now, as I start a coffee shop, I want to make sure that I maintain 3 C's.
Oh.
So for me, 3 C's comes with the cleanliness, the customer service,
Wow.
and then the consistency in food and in drinks.
So 3 C's.
3 C's.
3 C's are the specialties of the cafe.
Yeah, that's how I want to maintain it, And of course, along with that, I make sure that our coffee shop give a space for the young people to just come and relax.
So let's go and start.
Sure,
and
sure,
taste it.
sure.
Eagerly waiting to taste it. Looking very, very tempting.
So
All right.
bring there.
Kofani is ready and ready to eat actually.
Let me know.
Yeah, for sure. He's so nervous. See? It has all the garlic flavors.
Yeah.
with the cloves in it.
Yeah.
I mean the covers. And
You
the
should
rice
get a
is
piece,
so
yeah.
so cooked, well cooked actually. Let me take a piece of chicken.
And a mushroom as well.
My favorite mushroom. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking for the mushrooms only. Wow. Juicy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank
Something
you.
very different I'm getting to eat.
Yeah. You say this is the first time you're having
This
a
is the
kopani?
first time I'm
Yeah.
having kopani,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then I have tasted a lot of Naga dishes.
Okay, okay.
This is totally different from all those dishes. Something new,
Alright.
something very, I mean, rich in flavor, and the garlic, and especially the chicken, well cooked, tender chicken, and the mushroom. Wow.
Thank you. I hope you love it.
I loved
Yeah.
it. I loved it actually. Thank you so much for joining us, taking out your valuable time, giving us the valuable time of yours, and then cooking for us in a nice Naga ethnic setup. And with this Naga dish, Naga thali, right? This is where you serve Naga dishes.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
so
Something
much.
different.
Thank you so much.
Well, would you like to dedicate few words to the viewers of Naughty's Live and Naughty's Kitchen?
Yeah, I think I'm so privileged to get this opportunity to meet you, madam, and also share about my story and a little bit about our Naga culture, along with the, you know, the food kind of things that we prepared, which is different from the rest of the world as well.
Yeah.
So, guys, you should keep watching this this series
And the
at the
kitchen.
event and the kitchen, so that you will get to know more about, you know, the different parts of the world and the varieties of food and the other culture as well. So,
All right
yeah,
then.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much to you once again for coming and joining us. Well, with that, that's a wrap of today's Annie Kitchen. We would like to say goodbye to all of you now, but keep watching your favorite show, Annie Kitchen, because there's a lot more to explore, there's a lot more to eat. Take care and bye-bye.